Today we're going to talk about dead bugs. Lately, I've been having more back issues than I have in the past year or so because I've been doing some new things and also doing things that require a lot of intensity and also going overhead. And since I have a history of back problems anyway, due to some really fun horse falls onto seriously hard ground later in my early 30s, dead bugs are one of the ways that I counteract those painful moments where I might have back flare-ups. So they're excellent for everybody though, no matter whether you have low back issues or not, or whether you're just looking for some really tight abs, or whether you're looking to improve your deadlifts, your squats, your lunges, or just feel tighter all over and feel like, you stand a bit taller all the time. Dead bugs are definitely for you. So we're going to talk about 4 different variations today that you can start playing around with, adding to your workouts, trying out here and there, or making a part of your daily routine. So the first one is just a dead bug hold. So you're going to channel your inner cockroach, lay on your back with your arms extended directly over your shoulders and your shoulders pulled into the ground. Your head is also going to be resting gently on the ground, and then you're going to bend your knees to 90 degrees, flex your feet towards your shins, and we're kind of in the setup for it now. But to make it a dead bug and not just hanging out here in this crazy position, we're going to compress the abs and really smush the low back into the floor as deeply as we can. And for a dead bug hold, you're just going to stay there for as many breaths as you can stabilize yourself for. So I'm going to breathe in and then exhale deeply, push my low back into the floor. When I do that, it makes my pelvis posteriorly tilt and rock back just a little bit so your butt won't be in the same amount of contact with the floor. And then you stay put. Another detail here is that you want to make sure that your knee is always right over your hip. If it starts to sneak over your abs, you're kind of cheating yourself out of the work. So if it starts to feel easy, you're not doing it right, because the dead bug should always feel hard no matter what you're doing. So after the dead bug hold, we can move into a march. So you're still going to keep your arms and shoulders in that same position, and you're going to get into that starting dead bug, smush the low back into the floor, and then keeping your knees bent to 90 degrees, you're going to tap one heel at a time, like so, making sure that your low back stays in contact with the floor the whole time. If you start to feel your hips rock or your low back lift, stop, reset, start all over again, or kind of shorten up your range of motion so you don't tap all the way to the floor. You just go as far down as you can keep stable. So that's the second one. The third is, so we're going to go over 5 today. Ha, I lied. So the third is starting out in this position, and instead of just tapping a bent leg down, you're going to extend the leg all the way out to here and bring it back in and bring it back in. Then for a full dead bug, we would include the arms. So you're going to do the opposite arm and leg move together, extending only as far out or as close to the ground as you can stabilize. Once again, if you start to feel your pelvis rock or your low back come up off the floor, then that's kind of where you want to stop. That's what you can control, because we don't want to get into using our low back muscles. We're really training our deep core to stabilize our spine. So we're going to start in that dead bug start position, exhale, and then extend the opposites. And you'll do as many as you're able to. If you can do 10 or 20, again, you're not doing it right. You should just be able to do maybe 5 or maximally like 8, I would think, if you're using really good deep compression. Now the last variation I'm going to show you is another really fun one. You can do it at home, like I am, by using the leg of a table or a desk or a sofa, whatever you've got. Or you can do this at the gym by just using whatever sort of pole or fixture you're able to wrap your band around. You want to bring your band so that it's at your hand height as your arms are extended. And your first job is to pull your hands down towards your waist, keeping your elbows straight and keeping the back of your shoulders pressed into the floor once again. So by doing this, you're going to cause your upper abs to really start to contract and engage. So that part is already done for you. Then you're going to bring the legs up into that start position, smush your lower back into the floor, and you have choices now. You can either do a march with the engaged upper abs. You can tell it's harder because I can't talk. Or you can do a full leg extension. Or if you're feeling super ambitious, you can do a full leg extension with a hold. You can go anywhere from 5 to 15 seconds per leg. I've had to do 15 seconds per leg before, not by my choice. Thank you, it was my coach. It was rough, but very, very, very helpful. So that would look like so. You're going to bring yourself up into that start position. Everything is engaged, shoulders are pressed into the floor. Reset my low back into the floor again. So that's 5 different variations of the dead bug exercise that you can start to use and incorporate to help keep your spine stable, to get better abdominal contraction, which means being able to tighten up anytime you want to, whether that's, wearing something that's a little more fitting, or whether that's getting stuff more supported when you're getting organized to do like a deadlift or a kettlebell swing or squats or what have you. So I hope you find the dead bug helpful, and I'll talk to you guys soon.